Hi, my name is Tomi Adedeji. On this video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make good graphics designs using Canva. Canva is a very useful tool which allows you to do basic designs, very good designs actually, without having so much knowledge about graphics and what have you, using some of the much more high-end tools like Corel Draw or any of the other Adobe tools. One of the things you can also create with it is creating thumbnails for your YouTube videos. Now, if you remember in my last video, I showed you how you can create very good videos using your smartphone. So if you created that video, you want to upload it to YouTube and you need to create a thumbnail for it. So instead of just using one of the shots from your video, you might want to create a thumbnail that looks like a movie poster, that allows, and that's one of the things that you can do on Canva. It also has loads and loads of other templates that allows you to do so many wonderful things with it. Anyway, without much ado, I'll take you to my computer and we can get started on that. Let's go. So I go to canva.com. You can see here that it says TA, that's Tomi Adedeji, that's my name because I already have an account. So what I'm going to do right now is, for the sake of training, just sign out. I mean, you need to set up an account, okay? So there you can say, you can say sign up, okay? And sign up with Google, or you could sign up with, close this. You could either sign up with Google or you could sign up with Facebook, but usually I prefer always signing up with my email. Put in your name, put in your email and your password. It tells you how and then get started. That's all. Okay, so I put in my password and I'm logged in. So the purpose of this tutorial or this video, I'm just going to talk through how to create YouTube thumbnails. Okay, so I'm on there now. What's YouTube thumbnail? Let me open YouTube on there. On default, when you load any video onto YouTube, what it does is it will just take a snapshot of your video and put it there. So sometimes it may be a very unflattering shot, which makes it not look very nice. You can see she has her mouth opened that way. But you can see this one, looks very clean. Yeah, there. You can see documentary filmmaking. And one of the things that YouTube does is having very good thumbnails plays some part in, promoting your videos as well. Yeah. So that's what thumbnails means anyway. So like I said, again, if you look here, you can see that there are so many templates. So depending on what you're trying to do, again, whether you're trying to create an event, invitation, an invite or announcement or ticket or whatever, pick your option. Whether you're trying to create a document, A4, a letter, a report, a resume, pick your option. You can play around with that and it's absolutely free. That's the amazing thing. So let's go back to where we started from. We said social media. So you're trying to create an Instagram post or whatever, Facebook post, Facebook cover, or whatever it is. But like I said again, for the purpose of this video, I'm doing YouTube thumbnail. You can see the dimension 1280 by 720. Okay, now if you look on the right here where my mouse is, just follow my mouse, you can see that it has loads and loads and loads of different templates you can choose from. There's so many of them there anyway. Okay, so let's say what I want to do is Adventures of Tomi. I've created a video, the title is Adventures of Tomi. So let me just look at the text on there, just add the text, say it's sub-heading. It's going to drop the text somewhere there for me. I put it down, so I just type in there Adventures of Tomi. And I can go up there and change my, I can change my the font. Okay, I could decide to change the color as well. I think the white is just brilliant as it is, so let me leave it as white. The other things you can do, you can increase the transparency, or as it were, play around with things like this. Oh, there's something popping up on my screen. Play around with that. Okay, so turn it just to make it align with the, and increase the size a little bit. Okay, so just bring it up there a little and make it. And one of the things you can see with Canva is you can see the way it allows, you can see the line at the center, the purple one there. So it tells me that's the center of the page. That's the, is that vertical center, horizontal center? Okay, very good. Now you can see on here that on the picture it has a watermark on that picture, so you might not want to use the picture that this particular picture. If you say remove watermark, it will ask you to, and if you're using the premium version, it means you can get it, or if you're not, you can just pay for it, purchase that particular picture. But, and that's the where the second part of this comes from. Now I've done this design. I want a very nice looking picture. So where do you get it? Go to pexels.com. Now same with Canva, you need to join by signing up on there. It say join, but I already have an account, so I don't need to sign up. Pexels is actually very nice to have. It gives you loads and loads of free photos and videos free of charge. And so okay, so let's say, okay, yeah, I already searched for adventure. So let's say we're searching for adventure. If you don't have that there, you can just type in there, say adventures. You can look for photos, or if you were looking for videos, it gives you tons and tons and tons of videos as well. So what I'm looking for is photos, so I'll go to photos. Now if you look on here, you can see that this is a portrait. Our design is landscape, so I may not want to use this because it's not exactly, so I'm looking for pictures like this. Something I really like this photo. Let me pick this. Oh, I like this. It looks like, yeah, I like this. I'll take this. So let's click on this. So you can see it opens up. Now one of the things very important I'll see as well, it says donate. You can, because you're taking this picture for free, if you're using it for something, you might want to just do a donation to that person. It takes you to well, there's no link to that person, so wow, that's interesting. Okay, I don't like this picture anymore. It's too bright. Actually, I need a much darker photo. So let's pick the rover. Very importantly as well, in your videos or in whatever you're using the pictures for or the videos for, you can always acknowledge or credit this photographer, just so that they can get traffic on what they're doing. As it's just a way of encouraging them, and I think that's very good. So if you look at on there, I think this is just too large. What I want is something, yeah, this is a bit too large. This is about 1920 by 1080. The picture is actually quite big in terms of the height, but it's still fine. I'll go with this one. That's 1280. It's closer to the dimension of the design I'm doing in Canva. So if I pick this and say free download, yeah, you see you can connect with the photographer on Instagram. So just to say, I think it's just a good way to acknowledge them and say, yeah, thank you. So if I come back here and I say that this is what I'm trying to do, uploads, yep, I've already, so what you can do there is to say upload and go to where your image is. So it's in my downloads, you can see it's there. It's going to look something like that. Where is it? So you can pick it and then open, and then it's going to show up on your inside of your Canva. So what I can do is delete this one and then bring this in. Now by the what I'm doing, I'm just dragging it and dropping it here. Now you can see that by the time I put it on the corner, it automatically fills the entire page. That's one way to do it if you are doing a background photo and you want to fill the entire page. Or if not, you can just drop it in there and then manually adjust it yourself. Okay, but I think a better option is to delete again and bring this back in. Yep, Adventures of Tommy. So assuming that's the title of my video, that's brilliant. So all I just need to do is finish up. I mean, there are so many ways in which you can touch things up. If you click on the elements, you can, I mean, on the photo, you can adjust it, flip, do things, add effects, add filters, adjust, crop, and whatnot. So those are things you just need to cancel. Those are things you just need to know. You can play around with these things in your own spare time. And to get it out, you download. You can export it to Facebook, to your Facebook page directly, or to Twitter. But for this purpose, we're downloading. It will ask you what file type are you downloading. If you're doing a thumbnail, then it has to be in JPEG because the PNG won't be too high in terms of the size. It's going to be too high. Well, I've done that severally, and that's what I found out. So export as JPEG and select the page you are exporting. So for this case, it's page 1 because I have 2 pages on there. And I say done, and I say download. Now, instead of, so you can always add multiple pages, assuming depending on whatever you're doing. So how does this work on a YouTube page? So if I go back to my YouTube page, for the purpose of this training, this is not my own page. This is one of the other pages that I manage. It's called Yoruba Gospel Network. Okay, you can just say create and upload video, assuming I'm trying to upload a video. Upload video. Okay, so I'll just say select what video file am I uploading. Okay, let me just pick a random video. Yeah, Baba no more war. Okay, Baba no more war video. Let's say that's what we're trying to upload. It goes into my YouTube channel. You can see that I can put my title there, put my description, put my, now what this does is in your thumbnail, ideally what your video will do is to just pick one random snapshot on that video and use it as a thumbnail here. But YouTube allows you to customize your thumbnail in order to make your video look a lot more appealing. So what you can then do is go back to, click on that, go to where I have the video. Okay, the, what's it called now? Yeah, Adventures of Tommy. This is the design that we've had. Pick that and say yep. So you can see Adventures of Tommy, that's my YouTube page. So it's going to, so what that does is, and then go next and next. So I'll probably just leave that for now. So if you again open your YouTube, let me just open a fresh YouTube page. Let me show you some of the other videos on this my particular channel. If you make the thumbnail very good looking, okay, if I go there and say that scroll, okay, my channel, you can see be true to yourself. See, it looks like a movie poster. You can see the videos on here, Psalm 23, Psalm, this is a Yoruba channel, it's one of the other channels that I manage, Psalm 91, you know, I'm still working on it. And if you're a Yoruba person or you speak Yoruba, you're a Christian, I mean, you can, if you're interested in this sort of content as well, I think it would be helpful if you subscribe to this channel as well. You can see that very nice, it all looks very clean and it makes branding or branding your page a lot more possible. So that's that on that. And so we've covered using Canva and getting video and photo resources from Pexels. This is just basic introductory, showing you what you can do with Canva. There's so many other things you can do, elements, text, and whatnot, and it's very user friendly. You don't need to be an expert level graphics designer to use this. It's just fantastic. I'm really, you know, well, trust me, nobody paid me for this, but yeah, I really think it's a very, very good product. It's very user friendly and you'll find it very helpful. And like I said again, if you go back to templates, you can see that there are loads and loads. If we go back home, there are loads and loads of templates that you can use, and you can see on my page as well, once I finish with this design, it's going to automatically save on here, which means you can always access it. As long as you created an account, you can always access it, you know, afterwards. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye.